its own responsibility, and does leadership responsibility differ? Yes, you have
does leadership, sorry, I didn't get, does leadership responsibility
differ? The responsibility of leadership, does it differ from other work responsibility? People also want to know about attribute styles. Of course, you have presented that earlier in the new normal. And does this differ? All these things, do they differ based on whether it's an MNC or a startup or a social venture or a political venture, or based on people, whether it is Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z? This is the question.
I don't think the basic tenets differ, but I also think effective leadership is also about understanding context. If we don't understand context, and if we don't club that understanding of context with empathy, and understanding of context also comes from empathy. If we are not alive to what is the situation around us, if we are not alive to what is on people's minds, then it is unlikely that we will be able to connect with people. And if you don't connect with people, then the communication goes like that. There is no point of connection. So I think effective leadership is also about understanding not just the text, but the subtext as well as the context, and finding common ground, finding that common ground, finding that shared purpose, finding those issues is really the crux of leadership as well. So if I were to put it in a political context, when the G20 nations go and they talk about climate change and the Paris Accord and so on, everybody is coming from different perspectives. But if at the end of the day, they all come in with a commitment to find a common ground of action and then work with that common ground of action, none of those things will be effective. And I think the world has actually seen some of that. I mean, there are 200 countries that are signatories to the Sustainable Development Goals. There are another 200 countries that are signatories to climate change agenda, etc., etc. Now, I'm taking a very large political context, but I'm also saying that within an organization, we keep talking about diversity. Diversity is not just about hiring women and men and so on. Diversity is about diversity in thinking. What are the different perspectives I can bring to bear on a situation so that our solution to the problem that we believe we have is going to be a comprehensive and a well-rounded solution, and not looking at it with a blinkered vision or with a tunnel vision.